Welcome to another episode of Craig Talks About It. Today I'm going to be attempting the Write a Song in 1 Hour challenge. All the different parts, record it, the whole kit and caboodle. There's quite a few people that have done this challenge out there, so I thought it would be fun to just try and see what comes out of my brain, musically. And I decided to do this like time-lapse style, so I'm gonna have the time-lapse running and I'll talk over it and give you details about what was happening, and then I'll show you the final product at the end. So let's get into it. Alright, so I started off with the guitar. This is the easiest one of the group. Over the years I've gotten pretty good at just like making up something. I don't know if it was just probably a combination of all the jamming and sitting in my room for hours just playing music and getting lost in it, but I managed to pull off in just one take just a full song all the way through without stopping, which was pretty cool. So then next I moved on to the drums, which is very hard to play drums on a laptop keyboard. You can see me just plucking away at the keys there, trying to get it. I was going for just one take all the way through, but it is very difficult, and wasn't quite able to make it all the way through, so I had to, you'll see me here go back and cut and find the spot where I messed up real bad, and just go at it. I forget how many times it took me to get the second half of the song drums done. I don't know, it's kind of funny. Sometimes I just wonder if, just a random person saw me and I'm just over here clickety clickety click 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 clickety click click click, just going at it. It kind of looks like I'm typing like a regular story, but sometimes when I'm like, I'll get really into it and I'll start, shaking my head and moving around trying to get that rhythm just right. You'll also notice that there's not many tom fills in this song, because doing a tom fill on a laptop keyboard is very difficult, and I try to not do them if I can get away with it, because it's ridiculously hard. So it's like now moving on to the bass, which that bass has been around for years. My good friend stepdad had it for a while, and my other best friend, I think, bought it from him and took it apart for parts for his other bass. And then somehow, I think when he was moving out of the house I was living with him at, he left it behind. You can see the one tuning peg is held on by electrical tape. And I actually went, I just found the nut was missing, so I had to make a nut, because I didn't want to go buy one. And so I just found a chunk of wood in my garage and a little saw, and just cut a little nut-sized piece of wood and cut some grooves into it. I wasn't really measuring it or anything. I just kind of eyeballed it, and weirdly, it works really good. So I call it the homemade bass. So looks like I'm moving on to vocals now, which I think that's when my phone timed out. So it is legit. It's still, the timer is still running in the background. I just I didn't notice that. And there I go. See, I turned it back on. But yeah, the timer was continuously running. So yeah, just doing random vocals. I was just trying to get something in there. I really had, just making it off the top of my head, just pulling stuff out of nowhere. It's not the greatest. I didn't have much time. I was starting to feel a little worried. I was like, I gotta get something down here. I don't want to, because I wanted to have, full guitar, drums, bass, second guitar. So, yeah. And trying to do all the editing. And then you can see me putting some EQs and some slight reverb and a little bit of chorus, just to make my voice not sound so shitty. So yeah, still just I don't really know what I was thinking about when I was singing these lyrics. It was just kind of like, I've only got 15 minutes. I got to get something down. Otherwise, I'm going to have nothing. So, I think I'm just about done with the vocals, and then I'm going to move on to second guitar. I'm kind of listening to it, trying to, make sure it sounds good, get the levels somewhat decent. So, and you'll notice me from this point on start looking at the clock a lot more, because, I'm starting to be like, oh crap, I got 12 minutes, oh crap. I'm still trying to look at it. Right now I'm redoing the vocals the second time, like just trying to, get something. And I think this one it went through, and I was just like, that's the one. I'm going to take it, and I went with it. So I'm doing the second guitar, and I hit play, and I listened to it, and I did a solo through, and I was like, okay, I can play until it says, like the length of the song, 4 minutes. I get one playthrough to kind of try and think about some kind of solo. Otherwise, I got one take. There's no second take here, with only 5 minutes left. And I don't know if you noticed, but right there, middle of the song, I realized that the G string was out of tune, so I had to, which is nice that it, second guitar, so I can take a second and tune it real quick mid-song. But I think we're getting down to the end here, so I'm just gonna cut it to the next part of the song, and it's and I hope you enjoy.